Hey everyone, it is Anthony and Joe
Hey.
coming at you once again, which means we have another new release. This time it is Stellar Crown. Nice new Pokemon set, a lot of cool stuff in here. Some seemingly pretty powerful stuff.
Yeah, I mean, the Area Zero Underdepths Stadium lets you get up to 8 on your bench, which there's a bunch of different, I know it as Do the Wave from back
Sure.
in the Chinchino Minchino days, where it does damage based on how many benched Pokemon you have, but the new Terapagos EX does that. Also, the old Palkia V-Star has a similar ability, so the Terapagos Palkia V-Star deck is probably going to be a thing where you dome them for a lot of extra.
Okay. My favorite card in this is the Hydrapple.
Yeah, the cave painting
gorgeous.
is real good.
Fantastic. A lot of good illustration rares as always. So let's just get into this.
Yeah.
Unbox.
If you like the cards we pull but think you could do better, feel free to buy one of these boxes on dacardworld.com.
That too. My first time seeing these cards in person. Looks like we're starting off with something here. Right on reverse, Pansear reverse, and we have the Cinderace EX. Cinderace EX. Terra Cinderace. 320 HP is a lot of HP.
That is.
That's a lot of
And
HP.
then 180.
280.
Yeah. And then 180 to anything.
Oh my god. Okay, sure.
Yeah. It's a pretty good.
That's solid.
Yeah.
Seems pretty good. Jirachi, it's great art. I'm glad there's a good Lapras in this stuff too.
Applin.
Applin's fantastic. It's a great art.
Like the apples that are dragons, but Charizard is not a dragon, is just one of the highlights.
And also Gyarados,
Yeah.
not a dragon.
Gyarados not a dragon, but
An apple is. This Lechonk art is phenomenal.
yeah, it's pretty good. It's sniffing out a truffle. For those of you that don't know, in the real world, truffles are kind of a mushroom, and there are pigs trained to find them.
Raging Bolt is our holo. I like the texture on the energy, like not the texture, but like the design on the
Yeah.
energies too. It's pretty cool.
Let's see if we get a foil one and if it looks fancy.
That'd be nice. Like nice Fletchling, nice Meryl. U2, and we have a Melmetal EX, second EX.
Yeah.
There's Melmetal.
100 damage per coin, but that's not actually that
No,
good.
could do
these
0.
days. Yeah. Could do 0. Could only do 200 and still 4 energy,
Yeah.
like, as opposed to our Cinderace had 280 for 3.
Right. Pancham, Crispin, and a Klinklang.
The Crispin just keeps making me think of Crispin Glover,
Crispin.
who's
Ooh,
what do we got?
nice Metacham here. Full art Metacham, very nice. 50 remaining. I feel like those attacks are always like pretty solid. Because there's some like combos and stuff
yeah.
you can do with them.
Yeah, it's like okay to set up, but you
Yeah.
definitely need like the following turn to finish it off, because even if you're doing move some coins around.
Right. Well, it helps. I mean, it's 2 colorless, and also like if you have like something that like lets you spread damage counters around or something, or like lets you do 60 to 2 things or something.
Yeah.
There's some stuff off, so
Some sort of
pretty cool.
some sort of old Glaciate, which was black-white Kyurem's deal 30 to every Pokemon, including the benched ones.
Yeah, something like that. Interesting that fossils are back
Yeah.
as well. There's the Area Zero Underdepths. There's the
Yep.
first one of
You
these.
need at least one person needs to have a Terapeak, or not Terapeak. Terapeak's the eBay search tool. Have a Terra Pokemon.
Buddy.
Terapeak and Terapoke are very similar words. That's
Sure.
my defense.
That's fine.
there.
That's fine. I'll accept that. Bombardier. Iron Boulder on the reverse. Glad the reverses for the future and past still look absolutely incredible. I have Time, Luminion, and Alchemy. I evolved an Alchemy in the game for the first time in Scarlet and Violet. It's dumb. It's like spin in a circle, and depending on which way
In the
you
real
spin,
world?
no, like in the game,
Oh, okay.
yeah, you have to like spin in a circle, and like depending on how, like what direction you spin and for how long and how clean the spin is, that like determines like what it looks like.
Oh, so it's actually like
It's
baking.
like, yeah.
That's it.
We have the
Ooh.
Turtonator, first illustration rare, Turtonator. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. Pokemon can't retreat. Ring of Fire. Cool attack name. Right,
It's
Fury.
also a okay Johnny Cash song. Well, he
Sure.
didn't actually write it. He covered it.
Okay, really? I did not
Yeah,
know
no,
that.
his wife's relative released the song, and he was like,
Really?
"You have like 3 months for this to start topping the charts, and if not, I'm recording a version with Mexican horns, and it's going to be very famous."
Okay.
And he was correct.
Dralodon and Zero. That's a good song. You say okay, Johnny Cash?
It's not my favorite.
Okay, fair enough. Swalot. I want to pull the Gulpin. Arcalodon. Frogadier, Pangoro, Meltan, and Grimmsnarl is our rare.
I do like Pangoro as just like a name.
Yeah, it's a good name. Cool Pokemon. Do you know how it evolves in the game?
Not off the top of my head.
So Pancham evolves into Pangoro only if you have a dark type in your party. It corrupts it.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of interesting.
In,
They're really,
in Pokemon Go, you have to catch a bunch of dark type Pokemon with it.
that makes sense.
So.
Raging Bolt.
Also, it might not necessarily be corrupts it as, shows it the way.
Here we have the Galvantula EX.
Ooh, that is a nice little Terra. Look at all those crystals on that little scooter.
That is a lot of crystals.
Actually, it's probably not that little of a scooter.
No, it's actually quite large. Yeah, Galvantula is pretty big. If one's active Pokemon is a Pokemon EX or V, the sect is 110 more, so 20 for 2. That's not bad.
And then
Not bad.
Fulgurite, discard all the energy is, a pretty hard cost, but it deals 180 and then they can't play any items.
It's okay.
Which, there's situations in which that's good, like... Because there are some very good items in this set, too. There's,
There are. Earthworm EX.
There's that A-Spec Crystal, where it makes the Pokemon it's attached to use 1 less energy on attacks, which is super helpful because also it's an item,
Superior.
not your energy per turn.
Rhydon, Frogadier, and Melmetal.
I think that's still best A-Spec is, I'm forgetting the name of it. It's the one where it Pokemon catches their side and switches on your side.
Yes. I don't remember. Speaking of A-Specs, we have one.
Ooh, it's
It's gonna be the Grand Tree. So this is this is a really interesting card.
it's a tree, but it is a double-edged sword.
Yes.
As are most stadiums.
Yes.
But yeah, so what this lets you do is if you have a basic Pokemon that wasn't in play at the start of your first turn or played this turn, you have to search your deck for the stage 1 that evolves from it and evolve it. And then if you want to, go back into the deck, find the stage 2, and evolve it again. So that's really good if you've got a lot of stage 2 Pokemon in your deck and your opponent doesn't.
It's also just really good if you can play it, use it, and then blow it up yourself.
Oh yeah, that's a sneaky.
That's how I would think about using it. Very cool card. I like the art on that a lot, actually. It's a really just nice looking card.
Yeah. The Grand Tree is also, I think, the name of the tree that the Shire's around in The Hobbit, but that might be the party tree.
One of my favorite illustration works in this set. This Crabominable is awesome.
I mean, it is, but it's also very hard to see.
Yeah, but that's kind of the cool part of it.
I get why you like it. I'm just saying that's the exact reason why I don't.
Okay, fair enough.
People are allowed to like different things.
That's true. People are allowed to like.
You like the Nye Mets, and I prefer the Nye Yankees.
Okay, yes. The 9. Fletchender,
It's an old,
playing, and Crispin. Nice full art
Ooh.
trainer here. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards of different types. Reveal one. Put 1 into your hand. Attach 1 to your Pokemon. That's good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. And Crispin Glover has a heck of a middle name that I'm forgetting. I think it's Hellion.
Okay.
I'm gonna Google that and
Sure.
look it up for the tag later. Or
Sure.
put a little fact bar down here saying what it
I think
actually
the
is.
little
Children's Souls?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wisps. Maybe.
Children's Souls.
Children's souls. That's fine. Glass Trumpet.
Glass Trumpet would not work very well.
Probably not. Doxbun EX.
Darkspun.
This Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn. You may heal all damage from it. Makes sense.
The first time I read the name before I looked at the Pokemon, I was like, Datchisbun. And I was like, and then I looked at it, I was like, oh, nope, Doxbun.
Yep.
Yeah, all right, it's a Dachshund. Now I get it.
Reverge, Chinchou, and Alchemy. Good.
It's actually kind of a funny game to be like, what are these Pokemon names supposed to be when it's like a bizarre looking one where it makes total sense when you look at what the
Yes.
Pokemon is.
Yes. Yes. Alright. Oh, we got Rotom's back. Mo Rotom.
I misread that as Mox Rotom.
Mox Rotom.
I was like, that's
Another,
a different IP.
Zero. Cradley again. A few packs left here. Celebi, Grimmsnarl, and Zeraora once again. The Scorbunny and Iron Boulder.
Yeah, you passed over the Trainer Lacey, but it's
did.
just the regular version, not the fancy one. But it's it's the Professor Oak's new theory. You shuffle your hand into your deck and then draw 4. But if your opponent's got 3 or fewer prize cards left, you draw 8. So
That's probably very good.
it's obviously gets better if you're losing.
Sure. If you like the set and are interested in it, or anything else, we're going to give away a $100 gift card to one of you in the comments. Just comment your favorite card we pulled, and we'll randomly select someone to get a $100 gift card. Like Joe said, you can buy the box off our website if you want a previous Pokemon set or whatever.
And you can try and beat our high score.
You could try to beat, the high score. So definitely do that if you're interested. Hergly,
Per ugly.
Mienshao, Lacey, Versatile Lacey, and Grimmsnarl.
Another Grimmsnarl.
Marowak, Rapidash, and Noctowl. The Noctowl promo for the set is gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get one of that for myself. Noctowl, one of my favorite.
It's pretty good. Also, like, it felt like somewhat undeserved for it to get a shiny in Neo Destiny way back in the like 2000.
Well, it's, I think because Ash
Pokemon.
had one in the anime.
Maybe.
So, yeah. Attacks used by your Pokemon do 30 more damage to your opponent's active evolution. Interesting. It's an interesting passive, actually. Alright, a few packs left here. What do we have so far? We have some base EXs. Only a couple illustration rares. Should get more of those. Of 1 ace spec. So we should get one more ace spec. I think they average about 2 per box. So hopefully we can sneak at least one more ace spec in here. Full art trainer even as well. I'd like to see one more ace spec, one more illustration.
Yeah. 5 tags. Nope, we got something.
It is the Garganacle or Garganical. I don't.
Let me take a look here. Salty body. So it's supposed to be like a barnacle. So it's Garganical.
Sure.
Yeah.
But like gargantuan.
Barnacle.
Garganacle.
Barnacle.
Garganacle.
Garganacle.
Garganical. It could go either way.
Yeah, they throw an extra syllable in there just to be like, here, this will just train wreck the bald one.
Sure. 3 packs to go. Sure. That's fine. Train wreck the ball. Cyclozar, Togedemaru, and Caracosta once again. Let's get one more ace spec. And there it is. There it is. It's our last one here. It is the Deluxe Bomb.
Yep, 12 damage to the opposing Pokemon. When it takes damage, then you discard it. It's okay. I don't think it's better than most other ace specs since you're limited to just the one.
Just
but
one ace spec. It could be
still
like
an ace spec.
an interesting like tech card.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me one more illustration.
Goes
there.
reasonably well with that Mind Show, but that's like way too much because they end up going down to 50 and you deal 12 to them. Like,
that'll be Raging Bolt, Lapras, and a Bouffalant to close us out. Pretty cool box. We'll do a quick little recap of the hits here. So double ace spec, like we said. We got the Deluxe Bomb and the Grand Tree. Base EXs, we got the Garganical or Garganacle, whichever you prefer. I've heard it both ways. Doxbun, Melmetal, and
as I said it both
Earthworm.
ways trying to pronounce it, so
Yes.
you've definitely heard it both ways.
The Cinderace EX as well. Metacham Full Arts. We got the Crispin Full Art, the Galvantula, the Terra Art, and then a couple illustration rares, the Crabominable and the Turtonator. Round out the hits. Pretty cool box there.
And I'm Googling Crispin Glover's
You're
middle name.
Googling Crispin Glover's middle name. Okay, fair enough.
Crispin Hellion Glover.
Crispin
I was
Hellion
right when
Glover.
I said
Okay,
Hellion.
sure.
He's the creepy man from Charlie's Angels. You didn't know who. He's also the dad from the first Back to the Future. And then they put a mask of him on somebody who they tortured for the second Back to the Future because they didn't like working with the person.
Okay, definitely a name I knew. I don't think I could have pulled. So thanks everyone for watching. Some very cool stuff. It's a very cool set. Very happy with the cards we got. like we said, we have these available on our website if you're interested in buying one. So definitely do that. Until then, though, we will be back for our next. We'll see you at our next video. Is what I'm trying to say. Words are hard sometimes.
Our next thing it should be Dustborn Magic.
Yeah, which will be interesting as well. Complete tone shift from.
Oh yeah, the exact opposite.
Yeah, absolutely the exact opposite. So we're looking forward to that. We will see you then. Thanks everyone for watching.
Bye.